Thank you for joining for your daily mindful moment today on Wednesday. Today, we're going to be doing a breathing exercise, which is a calming breathing exercise. It's pretty easy to do. And then we're going to do a little bit of mindful meditation on self-preservation. So I'll walk you through both of these exercises. We'll start with the breathing. So you'll want to find a comfortable place to be for the next 15 minutes. That could be sitting down, you could stand up if you'd like, or you could be lying down, but somewhere that you won't have to move around too much and that won't cause any pain or discomfort. So regardless of whatever position your body is in, you can take one hand and place it right in the middle of your belly area, maybe right over your belly button. And then the other hand you can place right in the center of your chest, wherever feels comfortable for you. The reason that we're going to put our hands here for this breathing exercise is that we're going to be noticing the two areas that we're going to fill our bodies, our torso with air, our bellies and then our upper chests. So we're going to start with, as when we inhale through both nostrils, filling the belly first. So seeing how far you can push your hand out, how much you can expand the belly. And then when it feels like you can't possibly bring any more air into that part of your torso, seeing if you can still inhale even further, and that's up towards your chest. And you'll notice that your chest might rise up, your collarbone might come up more towards your chin, your elbows might raise. We're just going to fill our lungs to the most capacity that we can. Once you've filled in your lungs, with the exhale, we're going to release the air from the upper lungs, so from the chest area first. And then once that feels like there's no more air in that area, then we will release the air from the belly. So once you feel it and do it yourself, it'll make a little bit more sense, and I will walk you through it. So take an inhale in right now through the nostrils, and then just exhale everything out through your nose or through your mouth. With your next inhale, inhaling through the belly, so letting that expand. Then moving up towards the chest, feeling your sternum rise up towards the ceiling. And then when you can fit no more air in, hold the breath. And then release from the sternum and from the belly. Repeating that same flow, inhaling through the belly, then filling the upper chest, holding the breath briefly, exhaling from the upper chest and the belly. So trying that a couple more times on your own and at whatever pace feels comfortable for you. So inhaling through the belly, and exhaling, starting from the upper chest. So we'll do it 2 more times on your own. When you are finished, you can bring your breath back to normal and checking in with how you feel. Was that comfortable for you? Was it uncomfortable? Do you notice more space? All of these little things, all these little details, you can just check in with yourself right now. And for the duration of the meditation practice, you will keep your breath at a normal pace and volume, nothing special you need to do. So the meditation that we're going to be doing on self-preservation, I'd like you to, with your eyes closed or open with a soft gaze, a couple of feet in front of you, checking in with yourself on how you're doing right now in this moment, how the first half of your day was. And then right now, making a mental list for yourself of what are your basic human needs. So this is water, shelter, food, warmth, clothing, what you need every single day. If you think of a hierarchy of needs, what would that be there on the bottom? Can't live without. And for most people, it'll look pretty similar, but each of us too will have our own bits and pieces that are unique to our needs and what we need to survive day to day. Once you have that mental list in mind, I want you to put that to the side and now make an inventory of what have you ignored today? This could be, have you forgotten to drink water? Have you not been able to move your body? Have you not had lunch yet? Any ways today in which you've forgotten or neglected to take care of some of those basic needs? Apologize for the beeping. And if that's distracting, bringing your mind back to this list that you are thinking of. And as you're making this inventory of potential things that you've forgotten about today, this isn't in a critical way or a judgmental way. It's just bringing those things to light that you haven't accomplished today that would make your day a lot easier. And then I want you to spend the next couple moments making a plan for yourself or an intention of how you can address those things, either right now in the moment or immediately following this practice at 12:30. So that could be going outside, moving around a little bit, drinking some water, having lunch. It could also be reaching out to a coworker or a friend to connect. So think about those things in immediate time frame, what you can do to take care of yourself. On a grander scale, I want you now to visualize something that you can do for yourself within those basic needs that would be maybe a little bit out of the ordinary, maybe an extra step. So instead of just having a regular dinner tonight, making one of your favorite dishes. So something like that. And I want you to visualize yourself doing that action or that behavior. What would it feel like? Who would be around you? Setting up a really nice environment for you to take care of yourself. And then whatever you would need in your mind to, almost like a mantra, of why you deserve these things, why it is important for you to take care of these basic needs. So it could be something, I deserve blank because I am human, because I work hard each day, because I'm a caring individual, whatever fits nicely for you. And with that visualization, now planning a little bit in your head of when can you make that thing happen? Could be today, tomorrow, Friday. What can you commit in this moment to planning when you can engage in that activity that will be helpful for you? So once you have that in mind, keep it in mind for even after we end this meditation. And for the last 5 or so minutes, we're going to be practicing more of the silent mindfulness. And this can be following any thoughts that you're having and just kind of label those as thinking. Or you can keep attention to your breath and how that feels going in and out of your nostrils. Doing this prior meditation of self-preservation, hopefully you can find yourself in a place of compassion and gentleness so that when you do notice your mind wandering during this practice, which it always will do, that you can just gently bring it back, knowing that it's human to have our minds wander, and it doesn't mean you're bad at meditating. So I will keep track of the time, and I will speak in little intervals for you to keep your mind on your practice. So we can begin. Again, closing the eyes, noticing your body sensations or your thoughts. And keeping your breath natural, normal. Your mind wanders, gently bring it back to that anchor point that you've determined, whether that be your thoughts or sensation of your breath. Always having the opportunity to begin again. Even if those thoughts about planning your self-care, your self-preservation come up, just note, okay, I'm planning right now, and then return to your anchor point. And for any of you that would like to join me, I would invite you to, if you would like, mindfully move your body while you are continuing to practice attention to body sensations or breath sensations. So you don't need to get up and do anything different, but if your eyes are closed, keeping them closed as long as you're in a safe environment, and maybe just rolling your head from side to side, paying attention to that sensation. Stretching your arms forward and above. It's almost a moving meditation. So you're still practicing the mindfulness and noticing what it feels like to stretch your body or move it. Putting your hands, interlacing your fingers behind your head and looking up. Twisting side to side. Each time bringing your breath or your attention back to your breath or your body sensations. You have about a minute left of moving before we conclude. As we wind that down, bringing back to mind what your intention is for how you can take care of yourself immediately following this meditation. Checking in with yourself again to see how you feel now after taking these 15 minutes for yourself and your self-preservation, and how you want to engage with yourself and the world around you for the second half of the day. I'm so glad you joined me. I didn't introduce myself in the beginning, but my name is Libby. I'm a social worker over at the ACUTE unit in PAV-M, and thank you for your patience with our alarm system. I hope that wasn't too distracting today, but I am so glad that you joined. So take care.